Games here, and today I wanted to actually catch you guys up on the whole game of Uncharted right now. From where we left off last time, we left off us trying to find the entrance to Shambhala. We found the entrance to Shambhala, and when we did, well, we had to unlock a few things, and when we did, we got it done. So we beat Lazarevich, and we were able to get to the Tijinmani stone, which was really just resin. Which I'm like, okay, but in the beginning of the game, it shows like a little pearl type thing about that big, and I'm like, okay, show me a little pearl, and apparently it did, but it's not what it seems to be. It's a giant tree, and they called it the Tree of Life. That didn't make any sense. Then they also turned around the Chinchamai stone being a certain thing. But the fight with Lazarevich is a really hard fight because he's got like four main like aggressive things to Drake. He gets very, very mad at him. And I mean like next level mad. That like you don't want to know next level mad. And that's a thing. I mean, yeah. So that's what. That's the in-game music playing if you hear it as well. I just got finished with the battle. That's how I'm actually remembering all this. It's actually the day I did the other recording. If you're watching this later on in the series, and this is not, to be honest, if you want to play this game, yes, it's very old, but it's not, there's nothing wrong with playing old games. That is one of my things that I say. Old games are not like horrible. Yes, new games are awesome, but old games are not terrible. I mean, you go back to the past and then you're like, they have gaming has improved a lot and it's changed, and this like it's an older game in the series. So the how the characters progress on in the story I like, and how they do progress on into like 5 Lost Legacies Uncharted. That was amazing because I've also watched some gameplays. Yes, I haven't watched any gameplays for this game, the first game, the second game, nor the third game. So it's completely new. Though I still had to use like the Winky at some points. That's a thing. I had to look up a lot that one puzzle because I was confused at some of the puzzles. Then when I figured out how to do the puzzles, I did the puzzles. And I had to do them off camera for that one reason. And because I didn't know the puzzles. They were way too hard for me to figure it out and go off. But when we had to do it the second time, I knew it a little better and I could do it. So when I did it, I remembered like, oh wait, there are two things saying Chichamani Stone and then this other thing. And I'm like, oh wait, let's use that. And that, like bringing something from early on that get in the game and then pulling it back in, I like it. I really dig it. I actually enjoyed that part. And that was cool. That was personally cool for me. And for it to be cool for me, that is awesome. And I'm sorry if the camera's shaking a lot. It's because I'm holding the camera up and I'm sitting here on the couch with my camera facing one of the concept arts. Now, before we go on, I'm going to. This is the concept art for the things. Like, I think there is some concept art for. I think there is some concept art for that monster thing. I don't think there is. I think I saw some minute ago. Give me a sec. So personally, these things they're just crazy scary. I mean, they make me jump out of my skin when I tried to shoot them. Like they were impossible to take down. Like yeah, they have claws and everything. But I think they were, to be honest, my conspiracy on that is I think it was those guys in Shambhala who that were in those that are in these things, in these costumes to make them look beastie and scary, unknown. So they got some sort of human element. Now the monsters. Now I'm not sure about how of their existence. It makes no sense, especially doing some science fiction thinking. That makes no sense unless they drink the resin and they was like put in like so massive amount of resin, like they were mutated to became guardians. I mean, they did say that it was given through like multiple different powers, but I'm still confused about that, and I would like to have known more, and I mean about that in this game, because those things completely confused me, and I think it probably confused other players playing the game. It would confuse them as well. But overall, I enjoyed the game, and thank you, Naughty Dog, for the whole for an awesome game. I mean, I know it's old, but still, it is crazy, awesome, and fun to play. I enjoyed every second. Like, I would always want to come home and play this game, but I didn't have the space and time to do it. And I really like to play this game, and I enjoyed it. It's a really good running game. So, if you like this video, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and I'll see you in the next video that I do on my channel. Please like and subscribe if you need, and don't forget to hit that bell. Goodbye.